Definitely getting more of the influence of the wine cask, the saltiness cask on the palate than the nose. So it's quite sweet. There is a winey element to it. It's quite sweet. But then you're getting all those stewed fruits, peach and apricot, a bit of pineapple. On the finish, there's some oak, some wood spices. And then it just fades. Boom. Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whiskey Journey. Today I'm going to be doing another rum review for you guys. So on the right here we have got a sample of a Foursquare 12-year-old released from That Boutique-y Rum Company. And on my left is for a future review, which will probably be my next one. This is from the Golden Cask series, and it's also a Foursquare, a 15-year-old at cask strength. Right, so let's get on to this one. So a bit of information about this bottle first. So my understanding is it's a blend of pot and column still rum from the Foursquare distillery. It was partially matured in Barbados in an ex-bourbon cask, and then it was the rest of the time maturing in a saltiness cask in the UK. Unfortunately, they don't divulge the length of periods or how long it's spent in Barbados and in the UK. There's no the information. I can't see the information on that, unfortunately. So quite a limited release, 451 bottles, and bottled at 50.7% ABV, which is quite low in my opinion. I think this is probably one of the lowest strength Foursquares that I've had. All the other bottles that I've got, probably the mid 50s to 60%. And retail price is £70, and that's for a 50 cl bottle. Okay, so I think that's all the information I have for you guys on the bottle. So let's just get onto the nose and do a tasting, shall we? So rich. It's a rich nose with figs, raisins, dates, caramel, some stone fruits there, and some stewed fruits. So I'm thinking peach and apricot. Yeah, I mean, you can smell that it's a Foursquare, no doubt about it. On the nose I'm not getting too much influence from the wine cask, really, as far as I can smell. Hint of earthiness there as well. Yeah, it's a very nice nose, lovely nose. Right, so let's just get onto the palate. It's a soft, velvety, smooth arrival. Definitely getting more of the influence of the wine cask, the saltiness cask on the palate than the nose. So it's quite sweet. There is a winey element to it. It's quite sweet. But then you're getting all those stewed fruits, peach and apricot, a bit of pineapple. On the finish, there's some oak, some wood spices. And then it just fades. Boom. The finish is finished. So that's very short. Now I did find with the 2009 12-year-old that I tried recently, and that I reviewed recently, I find the finish a little bit short on that, but it was far more intense on the palate. Yeah, so this, I don't know, it's a bit short, very short. Let's have one more sip. So the nose hasn't changed. They're still getting dates, figs, raisins, stewed fruits, caramel, and a bit of earth. So the palate is really lovely. I mean, soft and smooth. I mean, it's only 50.7%, so I'm expecting quite a smooth arrival. Winey palate, sweet dessert wine element, pineapple, peach, apricot, and a little bit of oak tannins or wood tannins and oak in the finish with a bit of spice. Soft spices, not heavy at all. But then, as I said, the finish just, it's gone. So it's a very short finish. Okay, so what do I think overall of this bottle? Now, I've got a lot of Foursquare in my collection. I've got this one obviously, and I've got about 3 or 4 other official bottlings, all cost strength. I think, would I buy a bottle of this? No, definitely not. Not at the retail price of £70 for a 50cl bottle. So you're looking at, for a 70cl bottle, close to 100 quid for that. I think it's overpriced, just to be absolutely honest. One of my subscribers made some interesting comments about That Boutique-y Rum Company, and with regards to, you know, what value you get for a 50cl bottle as compared to a 70cl bottle, and I do agree, but I think that, you know, if you can get, if the price is right, if the price is right for a 50cl bottle, I don't have any issues paying the price for a 50cl bottle. But for this 70 quid, mind, I got the 2009 Foursquare 12-year-old for 70 quid, and I mean, that blows the socks off this one, to be absolutely frank. So yeah, there's just so much Foursquare around as well. I mean, you've got this independent bottler here. I mean, this is also a great bottle. On auction at the moment, I checked the August prices on Rum Auctioneer, and 2009 Foursquare was going for £45. I mean, you've got your fees on top of it, but you're still going to pay close to 70 quid. So I don't know. I just think for the strength, and I just think this is very overpriced. At 60 quid maybe, take a punt at 60 quid. But I'm so glad that I got to try a sample of this. I mean, it gives you a lot of the classic Foursquare notes, in my opinion, and there's a bit of depth there with the sorterless cask, definitely on the palate. But the finish is just absolutely, I mean, even now, there's nothing. It's all gone, evaporated very quickly. And that's a shame, because I like a bit of, the finish for me, a lot of the time for my tastings, when I have rum and whiskey, is the finish. I love a really good finish, and this one just falls flat, very flat. Probably not a good idea to have added water. I mean, I'm still waiting for my water dropper. It should be arriving today at some point, and then I'll start doing tastings with water. I don't know if water would change much for this, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it would change much, to be absolutely frank. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble on too much, guys. It's just overpriced for what it is, in my opinion. Very nice on the palate, but falls short on the finish. And it gives, you can buy any number of Foursquare bottles for less, for less of the price of this, and you will get more enjoyment and more reward, in my opinion. Mind, guys, this is purely my subjective opinion. You might buy this and love it, so it's not that I don't like it or love it. The palate is great, but just in comparison to other Foursquares I've had, there's just no contest. I mean, between this one and this one, I haven't even reviewed this one yet, but this one is miles ahead of this, in my opinion. Okay, guys, so that's my review of That Boutique-y Rum Company's Foursquare 12-year-old, bottled at 50.7%. And as I said, my next review will be this Foursquare 15-year-old, and I look forward to sharing this one with you guys. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. As always, it's always appreciated. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you wish. But as always guys, nothing much else to say except have a fantastic day, and I'll see all of you again soon. Take care. Cheers.